I'm always really excited to share information about EXP Realty. This company is like probably one of the most incredible models I've ever seen. The entire model is basically a model that has been built for realtors. So it's real estate for realtors. It's a company in which you get to keep more of the profits that you make, be a part owner in the company. EXP is publicly traded. You can own stock in the company and earn stock through doing various things like attending events. If you go to an EXP con and you're with EXP, $2,000 US is given to you in stocks. Very cool. The third thing is the revenue share component. Not a lot of people take advantage of this, but when you introduce people to the opportunity and they come to EXP, you then have an opportunity to look after them, coach them, help them along as they enter into the system and start working at EXP. And sometimes you might even be that big brother, that big sister to that agent anytime that they need help, it's really cool too. There's an incredible sense of community. And for that, EXP, from their share of the profits, not the agents, they'll give you a little cut, a little bit of the revenue share, which is fantastic. And lastly, we have an incredible mentoring program. Not a lot of people know about it, even at EXP, but you can sign up to become a mentor to other agents. You are compensated for doing that. And the younger, newer agents get to work with someone more experienced and get a few deals under their belt. It's an incredible program. And I circle back to like what I said earlier about the sense of community. That was the biggest thing that I was blown away when I first attended an EXP con in Las Vegas last year, by how many people came up to me and they welcomed me into EXP, and they were so excited to collaborate with me and share with me. And it was just so incredible. I've never seen that at another brokerage. There's not as much competition, but a lot more camaraderie. You can pick up the phone to pretty much any other EXP agent in your city, and if you ask for help, they're almost always right there to help you. It's really, really incredible, and I think it's what people are witnessing when they come to EXP, and it's a big difference between what I see as a traditional brick and mortar brokerage, where they've got the board up in the wall and everybody's chasing the top guy. It's not like that at EXP, and that's something that I really enjoy as well. When people ask me about EXP, I'm not somebody who's a big recruiter. I'm not on the phone, calling 10 people a day, trying to convince them to come to EXP. That's not the way that I roll. But, often people will ask me, what's EXP like? How are you enjoying being there? It's incredible. Like I touched on it before, the sense of community is fantastic, but also the resources that the company has are just limitless. It feels like every other week I'm discovering one more thing that the company has for us. It's so incredible. The training that's available, there's training going on, I would say, like 5 days a week anyway. There's training going on online that you can watch. There's webinars. We have live trainings for our Ontario group. We have on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. we have a Meet Your Manager, where you can just log on to a Zoom call or a Google Meet, and you can just ask your manager anything you want. So if you needed some direction, or if there's been a change in legislation, or you don't know how to fill out a form, you can just log on and you can ask your manager. And then on Wednesdays, we have our big training for the province. And basically what we're doing, which is really great, is we're spoon feeding you, like all those emails that you didn't open from Rico and from Oria and from the board and from EXP, that you just haven't had a chance to get around to opening. We basically give you the highlights and let you know what you needed to know for that week. So, I really don't know what else to say. This company is fabulous. I mean, like I said before, you keep more of your money. That's the most important thing. Our splits are insane. It's 80-20, and I don't know what you're paying where you are, but 80-20 is pretty good. But what's really incredible is the $16,000 cap, which is so easy to achieve. Everywhere else I've ever worked has been 50 to 55,000. So, I mean, by the time you hit cap, I mean, it was the end of the year and it was time for awards. I mean, with at 16,000, it's just so much more achievable for agents who are doing really well, veteran agents that have small teams. It's an amazing place to work and bring your team and have so much more support for your team that you actually frees up your time so that you can actually trade again. I can't tell you how many times I meet with small teams who are coming over, and their biggest complaint, I'm like, why are you coming over? Like, what was it that convinced you to finally come to EXP? And the team leads will say, well, listen, I got 4 agents, I got 5 agents, I got a small team. All I do is spend all of my time like helping them, solving their problems, helping them with transactions or their paperwork. And what's inevitably happened, I built this system hoping that I would be able to, basically have some passive income from directing and leading these guys while still having time to trade, but inevitably they don't have time to trade. So they fall out of production and they're taking little cuts from their team, and then they have all the overhead. I met with a guy in Vegas, and he said to me, Steve, I have 5 agents. And he said, all 5 of them make between $300,000 and $500,000 a year. And I made $56,000 last year. Like, can you imagine that? And he owns a boutique. He owned a boutique brokerage before coming to EXP. So that was a big game changer for him.
Why do I like EXP? It's kind of a broad question, but it's fairly easy to answer. Number 1, we're all on the same team. Number 2, with having a large team and owning my own building, it creates succession planning, it creates opportunity for my agents, incredible collaboration, the technology, the energy. This is a prime example of why I'm here at EXP. Make the move.
For new agents, we have a fit for you. Brand new agents. Or if you're an agent that is an average agent, you're doing, a dozen transactions a year and you want to take it to the next level, but you're finding that, you don't have a lot of money to invest in lead generation. Picture going to the mall and there's the food court. You walk into the food court, there's a choice of all kinds of restaurants versus just going to McDonald's. You have one menu. Most brokerages, you got one menu. At EXP, you come into the food court and you have your choice. You can work on your own. You can work on a small team, local team. You can work on a big local team. Then we have mega teams. So, and all of them offer different degrees, different splits, different degrees of support, and some of them even offer you leads. So, I mean, if you think about it, one of the companies that's a part of EXP is Zoocasa. That's a great example. This is a company. This is a mega team at EXP that once you join EXP, you could join these guys and they'll provide you with the leads that have already been qualified by internal sales associates. So they're already waiting for you to call them to take you out and see a house. They're already waiting for you to call and list their home. And, they then offer incredible marketing, back-end support, training, coaching, mentoring. They help you with paperwork. And you've got a whole system behind you. Do they take bigger splits? Of course, the splits are more aggressive. But, I mean, if all you want to do as either a new agent or even a seasoned agent, if all you want to do is serve people and, get belly to belly and actually talk to clients and have somebody else look after all the other 14, 15 jobs that need to be done, then that might be the right fit for you.
Why do I love working for EXP? I've positioned myself with a great team, get lots of support. The EXP family provides lots of support to us as well. We're well looked after. It's a large group of people. There are contacts across the province, across the country, so it's been a great fit.
Hey, I'm Melissa. I literally just joined EXP 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I am so shocked how welcoming it is. My first EXP party. The crowd is great. The support is great. I can only say good things about EXP.
So the question is, why do I like EXP? So there's actually a few reasons. One of the main reasons is like the opportunities that the company given to us as an agents, but as well as the big support network that they have. Meaning is like if I have really a question and certain people can answer it, they're literally click away to find somebody who can help me. Feeling that support is very important to me, and I have it in EXP, and I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for your time there.
So I encourage you to give me a call so that we can have an open and frank discussion about exactly what it is that you're looking for in your career, and if EXP can help solve that problem. Because like I said, it's not just one solution for all. EXP is like the Swiss Army knife. We got lots of different solutions and lots of different tools depending on what your goals are and where you are in your career, and we're here to help. So give me a call or fire me off a text at 613-854-2327, and let's have this conversation about how EXP can help you take your business to the next level.